Where you been?
Last time we talked, I had a Zoom meeting with you. You got mad I was driving, so you wanted me to come in.
Would cause somebody to understand that you cannot be in a courtroom, in a courthouse, during a court proceeding while operating a motor vehicle. Let's start with that. Do you think you think common sense would tell somebody that you can't do that or not? If you don't, tell me.
My logic was I was going to pull over immediately, which I did. I didn't know.
He was a retard.
What?
He was a retard.
And I apologize. There's no excuse for my behavior.
You were supposed to be here on June the 10th. This is December, last I looked at a calendar. I'm going to ask you again, where have you been?
I moved to Wisconsin with my family.
Who told you you could move to Wisconsin?
I lost my house.
Did somebody tell you from the courthouse here?
I had talked to the lawyer, and he was going to bring it up to you because I told him that I had lost my house. And
let's quit while we're behind, okay? I'm just going to go on.
I mean, I changed my life out there.
I know, everybody's changed their lives. I never heard one person walk in here and stand there and say, I'm going to continue to commit criminal activity.
Well,
not one, 30 years, not one. I'm waiting for the day.
Words of wisdom from our very own Judge Dad. Quit while you are behind. Those are words to live by, especially for our defendant in Judge Stevens' courtroom today, where he is facing a litany of charges where the penalty can result in a life sentence. However, like many defendants, that just doesn't resonate normally like it would for you and I, and he just keeps committing crime. Maybe being revoked and shuffled back to his cell by judge will rattle some sense into him. Probably not. Tell us what you think by commenting below. Like and subscribe. Set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
Richard, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Present with your attorney, Mr. Grove, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this first amended motion to revoke unadjudicated probation? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we put the defendant on probation. We have now a motion to revoke probation alleging 10 violations of probation: criminal trespass, failing to report, urine samples showing THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, or marijuana, failing to provide verification of theft prevention class, substance abuse, failed to submit to a substance abuse and follow the plan, failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing moral recognition therapy, failing to pay court assessed fees. Okay, then committing the offense of reckless driving. With all of this, you're driving in Chambers County, Texas. Was he supposed to be in Chambers County, Texas? He wasn't even supposed to be there, right? Failing to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office, failing to remain in Jefferson County on July 18th. Okay, and there it looks like he's going to be pleading true to some of these violations and would be sent to substance abuse felony punishment facility. Is that the plan?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Basically, the pleas would be to the new offenses or two new offenses, as well as the positive drug test, because that is the problem, or his main problem.
No, that's not his main problem.
Well,
Because here's the deal: is that I shouldn't be in a position to be forcing anybody to go to safety. That ought to be something you're willing to do. You were ordered to follow a substance abuse assessment, to submit to one and follow the recommended treatment plan. You refused to do that. Is that right?
You did show.
You didn't show. Yeah, you took off, but Safe P is for people who want to do their part, want to help themselves. You had your chance, and this is This is aggravated robbery. You're looking at life in prison. Aggravated robbery. That you pleaded guilty to. So you're looking at up to life in prison. And I remember this at French Road here. This robbery was terrible. Where somebody's just in the apartments there where they're supposed to be living in peace, and two people, including you, approach that person and we're using a deadly weapon against a commit a robbery. But no, this is forcing you to do something, and you were ordered to do it by me, and you didn't. So that's not what I'm going to do. We'll just have a hearing on this later. We'll just set it for a hearing, and we'll play it out and see where it goes.
Judge, I misspoke when I said that this was his biggest problem. It's not. It's obviously this MTMP.
Yeah.
I've spoken with Mr. Probation Officer, and we're not asking the court to just dismiss a case or anything like that. He's still going to be on probation, on deferred adjudication probation. He tried to get in a treatment program on his own outside probation. He should not have done that, and he was not successful. He also, I think, realized at that time that his main problem, not at that time, it's causing his was the drugs, and that's what he finally realized. He also was just starting a training program to get his commercial driver's license. Now, obviously, he's not going to do that if he's in prison, but we're not asking him to shorten his probation or give him a few years or anything like that. The court still will have the right to give him, if the court feels fit, up to life.
10 violations are alleged. 10.
Yes, sir.
10, including criminal trespass, failing to report, urine sample with drugs, not completing theft prevention, failing to even show up for the substance abuse assessment, failing to complete moral recognition. And here's in court costs, he's $2,280 in arrears. Reckless driving in another county that he's not even supposed to be in. He's committing a crime there, failing to report, and failing to remain in Jefferson County. And then here we are. That was ordered by the court. And here we're going to say, okay, the court orders, they don't work. So would you be kind enough now to go to safety to help yourself? That's the way it comes across, which is back-assward. It's just backwards. It's not the way it's supposed to work. It's not the way it's supposed to work. You're supposed to follow the rules. And we're not talking about 1, 2, 3. We're talking about 10 violations here. But hey, it's aggravated robbery. You got into it. You're going to pay a price. You pay a price for a serious offense like this. And how did you handle it? You don't care. You don't follow the rules. We'll set for a hearing. That is it. He's out. Thank you.